Saki.
Hold on. Hey, Saki, how's it going?
Good, I can see now.
You can see. It's
Saki,
a Christmas miracle.
Saki had successful surgery.
Oh, they're so googly, too.
Very googly.
Oh, my God. Saki, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
Chris, is the episode title an It reference?
It sure is.
You fail.
Why?
Too.
You'll flow, too.
Start this shit, boy. Oh, well, you did start it. Okay.
I did start it, loser.
You're a loser.
Oh, that's not very nice, Saki. Why you gotta be like
Oh,
that?
Saki, you're so mean.
You said it, Chris.
Saki is the worst.
And
Nah, Saki's the best.
thank you.
Saki's my favorite.
This
Thanks.
is bullshit. You never believed in Saki.
Never.
I've always believed in Saki from the very first moment.
Our doctor has instructed to verify Saki's existence to you, Matt.
As you may not remember, I named Saki.
No, you didn't. I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
There's no point in even talking about this because there's video footage. So just look it up.
Yeah.
There is no. Chris is just trying to gaslight America.
No, I'm not.
Too late.
No, he's not.
Look, Sock, you shut your pie hole.
Oh!
Oh,
What flavor was it, Matt? Anyway.
Sock.
sock flavored pie. Gross.
Anyway, I'm
Hey,
sure
buddy.
we can talk about, right?
We got
Sure.
some stuff if you want to talk about it.
I mean, I don't know about you, Chris, but we got to talk about like all the heavy political drama that's occurred in our country and world this year.
Yeah, that's totally what the show's about.
Only. No, thank you.
The NOLA
Okay.
Nerdcast is all about in-depth analysis on climate change denial and how it's affected our country.
Hey, did you see the picture of David Harbour as Hellboy?
I did. Holy crap.
He looks just like Ron Perlman, right?
He looks just like Ron Perlman.
And as an employee at my work said, he also kind of looks like Booker T from WWE.
He kind of does.
He should show up in a wrestling ring, I think.
I think I'd buy it.
Well,
Yeah.
he's showing up in the Injustice wrestling ring, so
What?
That's true.
he's going to be in Injustice.
So what are we thinking, Matt? You like it?
You know what? It goes to show the whole don't judge till you see it. Now, the half of Hellboy is the voice, though. Like, will he have the same gravitas as Ron Perlman?
I think he already has a voice like that. If you listen, like he already has that like kind of rah. It's also why I thought he'd be a good job because he has that giant jaw, and he talks like that.
His
Like,
jaw is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the Hellboy jaw.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
So let me ask you this: does the Heath Ledger law extend to heavy makeup jobs like Hellboy?
Yes, because the acting still matters. Now, right off the bat, kudos to the makeup people because he looks the part.
Yeah.
But that's only half the battle. It's a very important half, but it's only half.
So it's like a subclause of the Heath Ledger law.
Correct.
Well, I mean,
Saki knows law stuff. Saki can put it better.
Yes.
well, like, it certainly, look, it's a good first impression as opposed to, say, him being covered in tattoos that say I'm from hell and
Right, damaged.
horns tattooed on the horns, and like, other such.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm pulling this right off the top of my head. I have no idea what kind of example I made. Anyway.
Who's hyped about J.J. Abrams directing
Abrams.
episode 9?
I gotta say, what's his face? Wife Weaver and Poontang Hunter, Buffy guy. I'm blanking on
Joss
his
Whedon?
name. Joss Whedon. His name was attached for the briefest of moments.
Very brief.
The sad thing is that if not for his current predicament, he actually is
would've
the best choice. And the reason being, A, Firefly, B, he ends things well and begins weakly. And that's the exact opposite of J.J. Abrams, who starts things really well and then doesn't have any follow-through. So I really wouldn't want J.J. Abrams on the end of something ever. Because he usually...
His endings aren't great.
Yeah, he stops paying attention. He's got, ADD. Whereas Joss typically starts something and it's really, like, slow and kind of weak. And then by the time you get to, like, the last episode of something or the finale or the climax of whatever movie, it's really working. Like, Avengers starts slow, and then you get that whole long take in the end where they're all fighting together. It's really good. So, I don't know. I think he would have been a good choice, but they can't choose him.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed that the J.J. Abrams pulls through. I believe
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Is he official? Is he officially?
Yes.
Speaking of official, how about that Patty Jenkins?
Yes, she's officially directing Wonder Woman the second.
And getting a pay bump like she deserves.
So, who's
good
out?
for her? I'm thrilled beyond words.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
I'm less thrilled by the notion of the man who wrote Expendables 2 writing Wonder Woman 2.
Is that what's happening?
That was the headline I saw earlier today.
Well, they'll go through many drafts.
They better, because if they're settling on the Expendables 2 guy, I've got some bad news for you. Expendables 2 is not that good.
Hey, Chris, guarantee you Patty Jenkins ain't going to take any of that guff.
Yeah.
I bet she ain't.
That's what I'm saying. Saki knows.
Saki does know. You're right. I wanted to kind of mention this big deal that came out of Japan that might change some things in the world. A bunch of manga pirates who are pirating One Piece, the very popular One Piece, have been arrested.
Oh no!
And charged with piracy.
Wait though. Isn't One Piece the pirate manga?
Yes,
it's irony.
I can't handle this level of layering. This is too many.
This is some Inception level shit. Oh, yeah. By the way, Kogatsu in chat is very happy Saki's back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Who isn't? I think it's interesting because we've heard it's been a little quiet. We've heard about how piracy in comics is this awful boogeyman, and there's just literally no way to track them.
Yeah.
So if Japan, is starting to take out international, manga pirates, I wonder if this will change anything for America.
It's interesting too because Japan doesn't really have the same copyright laws as us. So
no, that's half of why so much stuff is harder for us to get. Like in Japan, you can have these crossover games with 11 billion properties, but in America, they've been sold to so many different companies, it's almost impossible to get that same level.
Yeah, they probably should have pirated JoJo. But to be fair, they made $3.5 million pirating One Piece. Oh, so what do I know?
That's how you get caught, by the way.
Yeah, you don't pirate popular things. You pirate unpopular things that no one cares about.
You don't make that much money. Like, they will catch you because there's no way to hide that you made that much money. Like
$3.5 million.
Yeah, like it's like the Office Space thing where we're just gonna shave off a cent here and a cent there, right? And it like overnight adds up to $100 million.
Yeah,
exactly.
As we call it, the Office Space effect.
Yeah. Like that goes noticed. You go noticed because it went into your account. That's the thing. Like you're tracked immediately. That's too much money.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think it's kind of interesting that someone finally got, taken down for it.
Yeah.
Because piracy is still kind of a thing. Like on YouTube in particular, you can search for comics and they'll have videos of people reading comics.
Yeah.
And that's how they get around the piracy on YouTube.
Yep.
And finally, I think the last thing I wanted to mention, Len Wein passed away this weekend. And I was looking into what he's accomplished and what he's responsible for in the comics industry. And it's so much that it would completely change the landscape. He created Storm, Wolverine, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Swamp Thing.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I mean, he created the core of the X-Men for.
And he's got great art skills. Wasn't he the one that did those amazing covers for before Watchmen?
Yes, because he was the editor of Watchmen.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, that was the second point I was going to bring up. He edited Watchmen.
Huh.
So he has been a big dog in comics, and it's kind of sad that he's finally passed on.
Yeah.
So,
Precision.
I want to talk about the Comixology sales of the week.
Okay.
So, if you love Harley Quinn, this week is for you. Comixology has every Harley Quinn major event on sale. Every trade of her ongoing series from
anniversary.
From the what was it? From the New 52 or from Rebirth, the series we started reading with Amanda Conner and Palmiotti covers or writing. Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that series.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all $5.99 per volume.
Wow.
The Amanda Conner Harley Quinn and Power Girl trade, $5.99. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn Mad Love, her main comics debut, all $5.99 on Comixology.
All right.
On the Marvel side of things, Runaways. We love Runaways
Yes, we do.
an awful lot. You can buy every volume of the run, including when they renumbered from number 1, the Joss Whedon stuff, the tie-ins to Secret Invasion and Civil War, all of them ranging in price from $1.99 to $4.99, depending on the volume.
That's fantastic. See, I think that's a really smart thing to do because the Runaways reboot launched today.
Oh my God, did it? I didn't get it.
Yes. It started today. Runaways #1 began today. And I think, and just like, and also the Harley Quinn anniversary issue came out today. And I think it's really smart to do these Comixology sales to tie into actual current days comic events because it just helps get people invested in it. So what better way to get people hyped for the new Runaways book than by massively discounting the entire run? And same with Harley Quinn. What better way to celebrate her anniversary than by discounting all of her most notable stuff? It's just smart.
Yeah, exactly. I wish DC was a little better at these sales. Marvel's a little more loosey-goosey with their pricing.
Marvel's also much better with their trades too. You don't have to wait months.
They are, but you know when DC comes, DC usually $5.99 is the line for DC. But Marvel, they'll go down to like nothing, basically.
Yeah.
For anything. That's all I have.
Well, I've got something, Chris.
What do you got?
Well, today, Nintendo came out with a massive 45-minute Nintendo Direct.
What?
Last week we had 2 weeks ago we had the Nintendo Indie Direct that announced a whole bunch of cool stuff like Super Meat Boy and the new No More Heroes game, among others.
Yep.
This one was just a big 3DS Switch blowout that had some actually pretty surprising news. Have you heard about it yet, Chris?
No, I didn't know about the Direct until I got home.
Okay, well, fantastic. I'm about to blow your mind. So I'm going to go through the list of news, and I want you guys to rate the announcement on a scale of I don't care to I would buy that.
Okay.
Deal?
I think that's fair.
Now, that includes you, Doug, even though I know you're not really a Nintendo guy.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
And chat, feel free to throw in on chat as well your takes on the different announcements. So first up, Nintendo started with the 3DS, as well they should, because let's get that thing out of the way. That'll be another topic for another day, is that Nintendo should just let the 3DS die.
Not until Metroid comes out.
Well, that should have just been a Switch game.
It should.
That's my point. Like now, every time a game comes out on the 3DS instead of the Switch, I'm just gonna say it's gonna be like anytime a game came out on the Wii and not the PS3 or 360. I'm gonna be like, why? This game was so much better. Anyway, I digress. So first we got a new trailer about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon with all of their new features.
Could not care.
Yeah, I don't care about Pokemon in general.
That's fair.
I mean, if it was a brand new Pokemon, I would care more.
You mean so next year's Pokemon Switch?
Yeah, see that would get my interest up. But a better version of Sun and Moon, no, thank you.
Yeah, see that's the problem. It's not even like I don't know. This feels like it's the same level as when they released Black and White 2, It just feels like a baseless cash grab to me. I have no interest in this one. What does Saki think? Saki really liked Sun and Moon.
I think it will get eclipsed by the other games.
Oh my God.
No, Saki. Oh no. What have you done?
What?
Oh my God.
Matt.
Oh my God. I'm
Why
so
did you do
proud.
this?
I'm so proud of Saki at this moment. Oh God. Oh.
Why you do this?
Let's.
I need to take a breath. I need to take a moment. That I could not be prouder.
Why you do this?
Saki, high five.
Why you do this to me?
Why you do this?
Okay. Sorry. Please let us continue.
Please.
Jesus. Okay. Whew. There's going to be a white and orange Nintendo 2DS XL edition.
For Japan or for America?
America.
Oh.
This direct was everything for America.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a great one. Here's the best one, Chris. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, what is the one game 3DS has been missing?
Besides Metroid?
Yeah, the one game 3DS has been missing.
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Give me your answer.
A Link to the Past.
You're right. It is Mario Party.
No, that's the opposite of what I wanted.
So, Nintendo is releasing Mario Party the Top 100. And that is the 100 best rated mini games from the first 10 Mario Party games.
Oh, no.
And it's going to have local and online play for up to 4 people.
Why
And
not on Switch?
It wins. I don't know why not on the Switch. It wins best tagline for their shitty trailer because it says, "Boy, the first Mario Party game had us partying like it was 1999 because it was."
It's 1999.
That was the actual quote in the trailer because that was when the first Mario Party game came out.
I wish I could Kafka-esque morph into a cricket.
So you can make noises.
Anything.
So after that, we got the new
I gotta
game.
tell you, I'm very flaccid about that response.
You would be flaccid.
Don't say flaccid anymore, Chris.
Saki agrees that Chris is
Flaccid.
flaccid.
We're a family show.
Hey, Saki, are you flaccid?
Nah, I'm hard.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
guess what? Chris, Kirby's getting a new 3DS game called Kirby Battle Royale.
Okay.
So there's that.
What's it like? Is it just regular Kirby?
Single multiplayer mode game where think of it as a top-down Smash Bros. Style game. Where you
super flaccid.
And you fight other Kirbys.
Super flaccid.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. That's,
You know what? Kogatsu in chat says, I hope Mario Party has that minigame you have to wear gloves for. And you know what? I don't know how many people remember that when Nintendo got sued because the N64 analog sticks, one of the games you had to rotate really fast, and it was burning holes in people's hands. And so a class action lawsuit, they had to start selling copies of Mario Party with a glove. And I was one of those kids that wanted to win, and I burned a hole right in the middle of my palm with the analog stick.
Yeah, you did that
I
Dragon Ball
I would
too.
in the future repeat with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 because the beam battles, you had to rotate, and our friend Ronald and I would refuse to back down. We got so bad that we actually wore off the plastic of each of the analog nubs and were playing on the sharp metal of it. And it was cut into our hands, and we would be bleeding while we played, but we're like, I ain't giving up.
It was incredibly unhygienic.
It was, especially when it was at the demo. It was on the PS2 demo at the store. So,
We didn't know any better.
or we didn't care. It's fine. After that, we have the brand new Professor Layton game.
Ah?
Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy, where you play as Professor Layton's daughter. Chris, I have 12 matchstick.
Fuck you. I know it's not cool to like Penny Arcade anymore, but that is my favorite Penny Arcade strip.
Oh, it is hands down one of their top ones of all time.
It's the only one. It's one of the ones I have on my wall.
Yep, Chris likes it so much he ordered a print of it and framed it for his house.
It makes me laugh every time I read it.
Can you message it to me? Because I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Okay, so in Professor Layton...
Well, don't tell me. You're not going to be as good as a drawing.
Oh, that's fair. So Chris will pull it up. Chris will pull it up while I tell the next news.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, he's got it. Okay. Hold on.
Hold on. I'm working on it.
I'll talk to chat. What's up, chat? How you living? Living that good life, huh?
All right, here you go, Doug.
You got to talk.
Okay.
All right, so here is what we have for Professor Layton and Penny Arcade. I love this strip so much. Back when Penny Arcade did gaming strips full time.
It's so good. Because it was one of those stupid matchstick puzzles.
Okay.
Having said all that and pulled up that strip, I am moderately excited for new Professor Layton.
Yeah. So after that, Chris, we have the brand new Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters.
I feel like Yokai Watch is something that has just passed me by.
And most of America.
Yeah. I feel like when people my age were out when Pokemon was out, I feel like that.
That's fair.
It just doesn't do anything for me.
Well, Chris, what do you think about Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga?
You know, I'm intrigued, and I wish they would make a collection and put them all on something so I could play them all.
Yes, is getting Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga remake plus Bowser's Minions, a brand new game mode.
I'm pretty interested in that.
Okay. Now, finally, well, not finally. There's a couple more. 3DS is getting Minecraft. Because it.
I mean, cool, but yeah, I don't really know what to say about it.
And then Atlas came out with 4 RPGs for the 3DS.
I like RPGs.
So we're getting the absolutely fantastic Radiant Historia, one of the best games on the regular DS, is getting a remake on the 3DS.
It's on my Amazon wish list.
We're getting a brand new RPG called The Alliance Alive. Etrian Odyssey 5, celebrating its 10th anniversary. And then Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux.
Okay.
That's the 3DS. But Chris.
What?
We're here for the Switch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how about some Switch news?
Yeah, what you got?
What I got? Well, Resident Evil Revelations and Revelations 2 are coming to the Switch, son.
Great. I'm for Resident Evil fans, I'm happy for them.
Also, Sonic Forces.
Oh, no. Whatever.
Also, WWE 2K18.
Wow, that's the first time it's been on a console since, oh my god. Like the end of the GameCube.
NBA 2K18.
Oh.
FIFA.
Not bad.
18. The point is, like,
and you can play FIFA on your roof parties.
Yeah, but that's a big deal though that they're getting these big third-party sports games because the Wii U completely lost them.
Lost everything.
Yeah. Then they showed LA Noire. They showed Lost Sphere, the new game by the I Am Setsuna team. They showed a new game called Flip Wars. It's a multiplayer game where you try and like flip things in battle. Yeah, there's no way to describe it properly. You just have to see the trailer for it.
I'm definitely making a Pog joke when we do a video with that.
That's fair. Then we got Rocket League and Dragon Quest Builders both coming to the Switch. We got the announcement of Arcade Archives. Some of the classic Nintendo arcade games are coming to the Switch, like Mario Bros. Not Super Mario Bros. Mario Bros. Balloon Fight, Ice Climber, Pinball, Clue Clue Land, and more.
Huh.
But Chris, what
Yes.
was our favorite launch Switch game that wasn't called Zelda?
Oh, it was the clip thing.
Snipper Clips.
Yes.
Snipper Clips is getting an expansion. Snipper Clips Plus, cut it out together.
I had way more fun playing Snipper Clips than I thought I would.
Right? So I'm excited for that. New stuff. Then, Chris.
Yes. Yes.
What would be the big surprise that you would never consider? When we talk about third-party AAA games not coming to the Switch, which one would be very surprising for you to hear that it is coming to the Switch?
Oh, man. All these leading questions. I feel like it would have to be a shooter of some kind, like a Call of Duty.
It would be a shooter. Not quite Call of Duty, though. Much more in line with your interests.
I don't know.
Come on, Chris. What's one of your most anticipated shooting games?
Coming out this year, Wolfenstein.
It is Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein 2 is coming to the Switch, joining Skyrim and Doom.
Oh.
Now that's interesting.
Bethesda is straight up throwing the love to the Switch because it's bringing all three of their games.
I happen to notice that Skyrim got the coveted 11/17/17 release date.
Yes.
I'm very excited about Doom. Doom is not a simple game to run. So this will be kind of exciting to see how the Switch can handle it.
Yeah, no, that'll be the key because this will be the first major AAA third-party game that hits Switch close enough to the other systems. So it'll be the real litmus test to can Switch really run these bigger games?
Yeah, I forgot that Wolfenstein is coming out. It's coming out around that same time.
If it can, then you're going to see it open up the door for a lot of other devs.
That's true.
Bethesda's doing the work.
Yeah.
There's only a couple more announcements, Chris. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got a big showcase. What? And it got a release date of December 1st.
I played Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U, and I made it barely 30 minutes in it, so I have nothing for this new one.
That's fair.
It's too anime.
It's a little less anime this time. Little less,
Whatever.
little more Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But speaking of Final Fantasy, the new game by the Bravely Default team. Remember it had the stupidest name of the Switch reveal?
Oh, no. Yes, it did. What was it?
Project Octopath Traveler.
Ugh.
Yep. That's it.
We got not only this will be fun news for you guys. Not only did we get brand new footage and demo of it in English, but then they did our favorite thing that people do at press conferences, which is a demo is available today.
Oh.
So I'm going to be downloading it and playing it tonight.
Okay.
Very excited. Basically, it reminds me of Dragon Warrior 4. You have 8 characters, and they're all on their own separate paths. They each have their own ability to interact with people in the world around them. Like the examples they showed was the knight can challenge people to a duel, and you can use it to like get people removed from your path or to like spar with friendly guards and stuff like that. And then there's a dancer who can allure people and cause them and convince them to follow her. So you can either like lead enemies into traps or have friendly people aid you in combat. And so each of the 8 people have their own story. And if I'm a betting man, I'd say at the end they all meet up. But man, it looks
sounds about right.
You should check out that trailer. It's right up our alley.
I'm checking it out right now.
Finally, Nintendo ended it on the only note it could have ended on, Mario Odyssey, showing off new moves, new worlds, new information, and showing a brand new Mario Odyssey Switch bundle for the Christmas holiday, which, unfortunately for you, Chris, once Callie sees that, you'll be buying a Switch.
Yeah? How much is it running so far?
Same price.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it looks real cool. It even comes with red Joy-Cons for Mario style. But yeah, all in all, it was a very nice Switch. It focused mostly on stuff coming out this year, with a little stuff for next year. But it's just nice to know. I mean, I don't think I can remember a time in our recent history where Nintendo's been so strong with quality content, and not just from them. Like, we could always count on them. It was everybody else.
Yeah.
But now we've got so many games coming out from other devs that it's really impressive to me that Nintendo's really pulled this around for them. So I hope it continues for them.
I agree.
Womp womp. But yeah, that's all I got on the video game front. There was one other big news story this week, but I want to save it next week for when Josh is on.
Okay.
Saki, you got any final words on anything this week? Unfortunately, we can't really talk comics because Hurricane Irma pushed them all back, and I did not receive any in Florida. So we're gonna have to do that next. It was an Irmageddon, if you will.
Oh my God,
Nope, I won't.
If you don't mind, I'll just go through and I'll give a thumbs up, thumbs down to what I read this week.
Okay.
Just to kind of give some
Saki has his own favorite Irma joke.
Oh.
Oh.
No, I thought you liked the other one. Thanks, Oburma.
Oh God.
Come on.
Yeah. They never
Come
end.
on.
All right. Also, we have to get a pesky puppy out of the house.
So here are the comics of the week. There's a lot of comics this week.
Yeah, it was a big week, and I didn't get any of them. So break them down quick.
So real quick, Detective Comics, thumbs up. The Flash, thumbs middle. Killer Be Killed, thumbs up. Mr. Miracle, thumbs up. Batman number 30, thumbs. Nope, I'm sorry. That's from another week. They kind of bundled together. Fuck you, Smart List.
Damn.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Birthright, thumbs up.
All
DC
right.
Dark Knights, Metal 2, number 2. Thumbs middle. Mech Cadet U, thumbs up. Mr. Miracle, thumbs up. Weapon X, thumbs up. X-Men Blue, thumbs up. All New Wolverine, thumbs middle. Detective Comics, thumbs up. Flash, thumbs middle. Killer Be Killed, thumbs up. Miss Marvel, thumbs middle. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, thumbs up.
Okay. It's a big week.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what to make of Metal. So
Yeah,
I'm curious your thoughts when you get it.
Yeah, so chat just said they just started reading Killer Be Killed. It gets even better. He just started reading.
This week's is marvelous. Love it.
No, it's Image, Chris. It's imageless.
Shut up. Just shut your fucking mouth.
My God.
Oh God.
Chris, guess what else got announced this week, video game wise? It's the biggest news of all. Fuck Nintendo.
What?
Hironobu Sakaguchi and Mistwalker just gave the release date for their biggest game yet, coming to mobile and PC September 21st. It is Terra Battle 2.
I don't like that. You said the second you said mobile and PC, I said no, thank you.
Well, Chris, let me tell you, as someone that also enjoys Dragon Ball,
I do.
How do you like a mobile RPG experience that is designed from the ground up to emulate an actual console RPG?
Color me interested.
And it's free to play.
Yeah.
Boom. They're gonna release one story chapter a week, so that the game continuously has something to do. It's gonna be awesome. Check it out. 2 weeks.
Okay.
21st. I have no way any kind of bias towards this at all.
No, none that I can find.
I don't see why you would even ask that, Chris.
I didn't.
Okay. Well, there we go.
There's. I guess we're wrapping up. Is that correct?
Yes.
there's two things I want to talk about that I did this week.
Please.
That I want to briefly mention. Number one, I am listening to Jason Schreier's book, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels.
Yes, it's amazing.
About the development of certain games, such as Stardew Valley, Pillars of Eternity, and Star Wars 1313.
And Destiny.
I've been listening to it. It's so fascinating. If you have any interest in game development, you owe it to yourself to at least check it out.
Especially since a lot of these are stories that have never been told before.
No, the whole development of Stardew Valley was incredibly interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah, Jason Schreier from Kotaku does really good work.
Yes. And the second thing is we also have the re-release of LA Noire coming out in a couple of months.
Yes.
And I just wanted to point.
Are you replaying it now?
I'm planning to replay it. I've been meaning to replay it for a while because I think LA Noire kind of gets a little bit of a short shift. I think it's a little underrated, but I need to play it to confirm that.
Okay.
Have you replayed it? Will you replay it?
I am looking forward to replaying it because it's been so long, and Caitlin we've had a really good time watching more story-based, engaging games that we can play together. So adventure games have become a really big part of what we watch together. Anything that's very cinematic, it's a lot of fun for us to just sit and play together. So that's up on the list just because it has such a cool story and a cool mechanic. We'll let each other pick what dialogue choices we go with and stuff.
Yeah, it's also been long enough that I forgot the mysteries and the solutions.
Exactly, because I haven't played it since it came out, so it'll be fresh. But yeah, what about you, Doug? Anything of note this week?
No, just working and got over some sort of weird throat infection.
Well, congratulations.
Currently on antibiotics.
Hooray!
Woo! And it seems to be clearing up things that I might have been sick this whole time, like for years, because I feel phenomenal. So, check it out, Maybe you got something. That's my lesson for the week, kids.
Okay.
Get yourself tested.
Very proud of you.
Yeah.
Go to the vet. Get yourself spayed or neutered.
Exactly. Be responsible.
Yeah. All right. I don't have anything else, Matt.
Me neither. Hooray!
All right. All right, guys. We'll be back next week. Matt will have comics again, we hope.
Sweet.
Well, yeah, I'll have a lot of comics, and we can go over the biggest ones of the week. I especially believe we'd be able to chit-chat about at least Metal.
Yeah, I really want your thoughts on Metal. I didn't get the Teen Titans Metal tie-in.
Okay.
Because it has that weird-looking Batman design that I've been seeing around.
Okay. Well, I plan on reading it at least in the store, so that's one benefit of physical.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you guys again for coming to check us out.
We'll be back
next week with the full crew. Looking forward to it. Right. Have a good night.
Yes, have a good night. We will see you all next week, usual time.
Night. Night, Saki.
Good night, room. Good night, Saki. Good night, Moon.
Saki is watching The Good Place.
Oh,